How's it going, everybody? Welcome to round one of playoffs in the WPF Delta division. If I remembered to, I probably put who I was playing with at the end of the last video. If not, we are playing our week 8 opponent, which is really interesting. A little unfortunate that it happened that way, but I'm feeling a lot better about the matchup now. We're bringing some pretty different stuff. You guys already know the team that's in the bottom. Ran over it last week. Just go ahead and hop right into it. First off, we've got Basque Legion. I'm going to go ahead and show you this Pokemon, which will explain a lot. We're running Trick Room, pretty hard Trick Room this week. So the reasoning is while they also have a Trick Room mode, I think Tailwind is better for them if they bring it. And I also think they're faster Pokemon. I think Garchomp and Mega Delphox are the two biggest threats to my team. And obviously those two Pokemon are not very good into Trick Room, or in Trick Room. They do have a lot of slower Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but I think they might prepare for me to bring Tailwind. I haven't brought hard Trick Room this season so far. I think it might be able to catch them off guard. With that being said, let's go back to Basque Legion. We're very bulky. 3 attacks, protect. We're rocking a Rindo Berry. Serena, we could take a Trop Kick. Some coverage as well from Delphox, Grass Knot. You have, I think that's pretty much it, but it's mainly for Serena. I think what's its name? Mega Arrow might get some random grass coverage. But it's mainly for Serena and possibly Mega Delphox as well. So that's that. We are just quite a lot of bulk, minus speed, so we could possibly underspeed. I think we underspeed Serena and Mr. Rime. I don't think we underspeed Orthworm, just barely, but it is what it is. Orthworm's not going to be doing a lot to us in general. Second up, we've got Corviknight. We're running a bulk up set this week. Once again, minus nature. And this actually allows us to underspeed Sylveon, so it could be really nice to Trick Room if they don't have minus speed. Brave Bird, Iron Head, do need the Iron Head for the Sylveon, Mega Aerodactyl as well. And it's a solid neutral into stuff like the Belly Bolt. Bulk up, protect. We're lefties. We're mainly specially defensive this week, obviously, because we're running bulk up. And it obviously allows us to take better hits from something like a Sylveon or a Mega Delphox. So as Corviknight this week, Unnerve again. Third, we are actually bringing Mr. Rime. He's a pretty good matchup. I did consider him last week when we played, but didn't end up fitting it on. But Freeze Dry, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Protect hits pretty much everything. Shadow Ball is really just here for Delphox. Citrus Berry. We are pretty bulky. Honestly, pretty annoying for my opponent to take down. Obviously, Mega Delphox Heat Wave is going to do quite a bit, but we're max HP. Mr. Rime's decently specially bulky, and then it's going to be spread as well. So, also very good into Garchomp, this Pokemon. Quite solid into Milotic, who can't do a ton back to us, and we can just spam Freeze Dry into that. Obviously, Sylveon's pretty specially defensive, but Psychic, since we're max mod, is still going to be doing pretty solid. Freeze Dry is just super solid here in general. Shadow Ball also lets us hit Orthworm if it does come. So also Screen Cleaner. The other two are kind of useless. So if they do have a lot of screen users. If they try and do that, we have that option as well. Reuniclus earlier, like I mentioned. We're Magic Guard. Spoiler, we don't have T-Tar this week. It's kind of we're rocking Psychic, Shadow Ball to hit the Delphox. Gravity and Trick Room. Gravity is going to be paired with our next Pokemon. And the next after. It's not super important with my first 3, but it's great with my last 2. And we're just pretty much almost all bulk, so I can take hits, get a Trick Room up, get a Gravity up. We're rocking Mental Herb for possible taunts, encores, that sort of stuff from a Mousehold. Since my opponent doesn't have a Ghost or a Dark type, they have a pretty difficult time dealing with Reuniclus. At least initially, they have to hit it at least 2 or 3 times. And I just don't see a world where they can really take it down turn 1 unless they use some super crazy strong moves. So that's Reuniclus. Next up, we've got Garchomp. We're rocking negative speed to underspeed a opposing Garchomp. while we still remain faster than a lot of the other Pokemon like Milotic, depending if Toxicroak has speed or not, possibly that Serena, Mr. Rhyme, etc. Lumberry is quite solid here because of the possible Hypnosis. Last week they ran Coil Hypnosis. A few different T-Waivers. Delphox can run Will-O-Wisp. There's not really like a super great item to run here. I said T-Wave as if I'm not a ground type, but there's not like a super great item, and I'm not running Bright Powder because I'm not Sandville anyway, so I think Lum is just some more insurance as well. I thought about White Herb for like a Trop Kick drop or like Muddy Water, but I think Lumberry is a little more consistent. And we're also running Rough Skin, of course. Dragon Claw, no Scale Shot because we don't need a booster speed. Iron Head mainly to hit that Sylveon and the Serena. I thought about Earthquake, but the issue is if I Gravity, this guy's also getting hit. I'd have to protect. So I think Stomping's a little better, but this Gravity will allow me to hit the Delphox and the Aerodactyl for super effective ground damage, which could be really nice. Obviously, Earthworm, walls this, but not a lot I can do other than run like Flamethrower, but that just feels pretty bad in general. So yeah, we'll have to play around that, think about that, but I think Gravity could work pretty well here. And then sixth, we have Lopunny. Fake Out, Mega Kick. In Gravity, this is 100% accurate. Close Combat, Triple Axle, also 100% inaccurate. Probably, my game plan is to lead Lopunny, Reuniclus, and then Garchomp / Corviknight / Basculin Legion in the back for game 1. I think I will leave Mr. Rhyme behind for game 1, just to kind of scope out and see if Milotic and Garchomp are like super big issues. I can bring him game 2. And then between these two, likely depending, seeing, what gets brought. Like if, for example, if Earthworm comes, I might be, more leaning towards Basculin Legion, but if I see like Toxicroak, I might be leaning more towards Corviknight, like Sylveon. It really just depends on what my opponent brings, but I think this, and then Garchomp in the back is always my 3 I'm bringing game 1. We're just 4 attacks, Fake Out as well. I thought about U-Turn here, but I like Triple Axle. Obviously, Lopunny and Trick Room isn't great, don't get me wrong, but my opponent can't necessarily ignore it. I have 2 120 base power attacks that will be stab, so if my opponent chooses to ignore Lopunny and go after Reuniclus, Lopunny's going to be doing a ton of damage. And then if Lopunny dies, of course, that's not a big issue. I go into one of my better Trick Room abusers. So that's the game plan here. Since their faster Pokemon are likely more threatening to my squad, Trick Room is an option. We're pretty hard Trick Room, but I think this team can also function not in Trick Room. Obviously, it would be more difficult, but we have a lot of bulk since we are Trick Room. So worst case, that's that. But let's go ahead and hop right into the battle. All right, win with playoffs. I'm a little fried. Let's see what I brought up. Mousehold, Mega Delphox, Milotic, Garchomp, Earthworm, Serena. I've played 8 rounds of Swiss earlier today, so 24 max games. Not all of them went to 3. Probably at least 20. So, brain's a little fried, but we will try and lock in nonetheless. I think I will do my lead. I mean, Corv looks pretty good in the back. I might go Corv plus Basque, honestly. Let's go Chomp. Good luck everyone to Zach. Mander. I need to scroll up. There's one Pokemon difference, I think. Oh, they brought Sylveon. Okay. Locks and household. Okay. Let's go ahead and trick the room. Is it weird to say I would rather fake out and household? I think I will fake out Delphox actually. Okay, that's better. Which room household? It's arena. Okay. It's so weird going from open team sheet to draft, man. It's so weird. It feels so weird. Do get the Queenly Majesty. Psychic. That's alright. I should have predicted that. I don't know why then. I told you guys my brain is fried. Let's gravity and protect here. Delphox swaps out. Household comes in. Reflect. Okay, I did not expect that. Let's go Corvi Knight. That's fine. That's good damage. Max HP. Now we see Axel go into Corv. Not going to do a lot. Second with a crit, of course. Let's bulk up. Okay. I could have had a much better turn one. It's my bad. Super Fang into Reuniclus, that's fine. I mean, okay, good play. That's good to know they have that though. Oh, that's so bad. We always take a heat wave. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Yeah. For Uniclus live that turn, that would have been pretty big. Hopefully they miss. Triple axle. Devox didn't protect. We do get the double with Mr. Corby Knight. Wow. Only land twice. Of course not, man. Good miss. Nope. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. I think I want Mr. Rhyme. Corviknight? Leave Chomp in the back? I think that's fine. We'll see. My brain, like, my brain feels so fried. Like, I don't want to blame it on this, but like, oh my god, I just ate a lot too. Well, it's been like an hour and a half now, but I had some Mexican food, which is like pretty heavy. I had fun this season, even if we lose here. I'm gonna try and win. I just should have just fucking clicked the move into. Should have just clicked like CC. And I think I'm in a really good spot with Loppany. But it is what it is. There we go. Analytic Serena. Okay. Mr. Rhyme lead would have been much better here. Coil. Reflect. Okay. I'm gonna double into the Milotic here. That does absolutely nothing. Go, go, go. Knock off. Ow. And Hypnosis. Here we go, man. As if I didn't have to play a fucking Vaporeon Yawn Mega Gengar. Mouse hold. Okay. Freeze? Nope. Muddy Water. Oh, you hit both. Okay. Well, actually, it's fully accurate here. My bad. Oh, it drops my accuracy. Fan-fucking-tastic. I think Muscle will go for follow me here. We'll see. Like, even Mr. Rhyme does no damage to my Milotic. Like, my team just can't kill this Pokemon. Recover. What an annoying set. Like, I don't know. Another accuracy drop. I think it's just gonna be Muddy Water. And then I hit into... Okay, it's not. I think I have a chance now then. Okay. And this is stronger now. And if they just click recover with my Lodic, Hypnosis, okay. I actually just dodge. That's huge. We should take a drop kick. Nice. Nice. What's in the bag? If it's Delphox, I just shoot myself. Oh yeah, don't even have Aqua Jet. Oh my god. I forgot. I mean, no need to run Aqua Jet if you're in Trick Room, right? I guess, I mean, it's, unless, like, double miss. I mean, I figured it'd be Delphox, but I can't do anything. This matchup is just so impossible to win. I bring two totally different teams and neither of them work. Okay, like why are we clicking reflect? What is the point? And I might as well play for a Heat Wave miss. I do believe if this Heat Wave misses, I will win. I don't know. Axel might do too much even with +1 up still. To be honest. Nope. Okay. GG. There goes our playoffs. Week 8 in playoffs, I immediately play the worst matchup in the whole league. It is what it is. Whatever. I don't know why we weren't allowed to pick our playoff opponents.